Yes, and that's on period.
Pull up, it's about to blow up. Show love, we coming and you know us.
It's a vibe and it's fresh on your mind. Breaking hot, top and slide. You know what we like, yeah.
Get up, you don't wanna miss us. In the mix, it's official.
It's official.
Big facts, no cap. Where you at?
Yeah.
It's time to kick back.
It's the mix.
Welcome to the mix, everyone. We've got a jam-packed show for you guys tonight. NLE Choppa will be here, and straight from the viral SNL skit, we've got the twins, the new trend, getting into the mix with us a little later on. Now, as you could see, our girl Zoe is out for the week. She's spending time with family, and we are sending her all of our love. But stepping in as our guest host tonight, you might recognize her from a little show called Dance Moms. It's my girl, my friend, Nia Sioux. What's up?
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Oh my God.
What's up, Nia? Listen, I'm so excited to get to know you, to let the audience get to know you, and so excited to have you co-host tonight. Now, Dance Moms, it was one of like the biggest reality shows when it came out. The ratings were crazy. Now, you were the only Black girl on Abby Lee's dance team. What was that like for you?
Yeah, so actually being the only Black girl on Dance Moms was really difficult at times. I mean, sometimes we would have other Black dancers come in and out occasionally. So, but through the 7 seasons, I was there pretty much the whole time, and I was there by myself. And what the show kind of made me out to be, they made me out to be the weak link. And I hated it because a lot of people just kind of went with it. They thought that I was a bad dancer, and they kind of made it to be like stereotypical, like the Black girl is the weak dancer. She's weak, she's inferior. Like, it was a mess. It was really hard at times, especially since my mom was the only one who would stick up for me at times, and I didn't really have anyone in my corner rooting for me. So it did get really lonely sometimes, and it got really challenging. But when I went out to LA, I started becoming like more of like my own person. I like started having like my own voice, and just like getting to like be around people who actually believed in me and supported me and to do well. Since my dance teacher at the time, she did not want me to succeed. So I did not want to leave the show because, you know, I didn't want people to think that I was weak. Not that just that, but I deserve to be there just as much as everyone else. So as much as people always ask me like, why did you stay? I stayed because I deserved a place on the team, and I was just as good as everyone else there.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm not going to hear anyone question her after that.
And that's on period. But
that's on period, Jazz. Yes, ma'am.
you just added author to your resume. So can you tell us about your new book?
Yes. So I just released a book called Today I Dance, and it's a picture book, a children's picture book. So cute. I love it. I am really proud of it because it's been like in the year in the making. So the process was really cool. I got to write, pick out the illustrator. I spent hours and days and literally months preparing for this moment, and like the due date got pushed back because of COVID, but it's finally here. But it's just about like the first days, the first time you step into the dance studio and you put on your tap shoes or your ballet shoes, you go into the dance studio and you're just dancing for fun because you're passionate about it. And I feel like whenever you get older, like myself, I feel like this goes for like anything too, whatever hobby or sports, whatever everyone's doing. You lose sight of that passion that you had for it when you first started doing what you loved. So that's what the book's about. It's about just being happy and doing what you love whenever you first get to experience whatever that thing is. And for this, it's dance. So yeah.
Nah, that's really amazing. I've been working on my own book for about 12 years now. So I commend you for accomplishing that, because it's not easy, you know, like you said. With that being said, I don't know if you remember, I think I met you, I for sure met you a few years ago at a charity event, and you shine so bright. And I remember my little brothers and all my sisters, they was like, yo, like that girl's a superstar right there. And I'm like, whoever that is, that person is a superstar. Before I even knew anything about you, you were at this charity event performing for the kids. So, you know, keep striving. You know,
Thank
you got
you.
light on you. But with that being said, Nia, are you excited to be with us tonight? I'm just saying, you in the midst. You the co-host of the midst, baby.
I am so hyped. You don't even understand. I am ecstatic to be here.
Yeah. With that being said, Anton, let's get into it. What you got first?
Okay, so I've been waiting all weekend to talk about this. I want to talk about the Super Bowl performances. Now, I said everybody last week that I wasn't really here checking for the game. I was going to the Weeknd concert, right?
Wait. What did I say? I said the Buccaneers was gonna win, right? And what did they do?
All right.
Okay, let me get into the performances, and then we can talk about the game. We can talk about the game right after this part.
You don't care?
I was going
to talk about the performances first.
That's right. I was going to the Weeknd concert, and after the concert, I felt bamboozled. I felt hoodwinked. I felt like I was being lied to, and I want my money back, okay? I don't know what that was. That wasn't the Weeknd. That was like Monday morning, like hungover type of energy. And I'm like, bruh, this is Black History Month. Like, this is what you give us for Black History Month? I'm like, we were all rooting for you. Learn from this. Learn from this, okay? Learn from this and move on.
The Weeknd. This is my thing with the Weeknd. And correct me if I'm wrong. First off, Anton, he's from Canada. Okay. Second off.
Wait a minute. Drake is dope. Drake is fire. So you can't hate on Canada.
You're right. But I feel like with the Weeknd, he tries so hard to portray himself as Michael Jackson. I just wish he would let us say, you remind us of Michael Jackson. He doesn't give us that. It's like he forces it on us. Am I the only one that thinks that?
I don't think he does not. He does not remind me of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was gonna say and also I kind of liked his performance. I don't know if I should really say that now, but I was kind of into it. I thought it was like a cool concept.
I'm with you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. What seats did y'all have? Because the seat that I had, it was bad show. Maybe y'all had better seats than me.
Look, fine. All I have to say is the dude makes great music. So forget about the performance and all that stuff. If you close your eyes and just listen to that performance, it's like you in your own movie. The Weeknd after this, I went downloaded the album. I'm like, the dude make great music. You can't knock him on that.
The music.
Yes, he makes great music, but this is a Super Bowl performance. So yes, he makes great music, but this is a Super Bowl performance.
I don't close my eyes during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's a good performance.
And you know the thing is, it's like Romeo, you're right, actually. Like his music is crazy. He has the catalog to do whatever he wanted to do, but you can't get on that stage and not give 100% like you're an NFL football player. Like you got to give me energy, give me power, give me like Michael Jackson stand for like 20 seconds to just look and just feel the goddamn room. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get that.
Sometimes, as a whole, people felt let down by this performance, this Super Bowl performance.
And yes, as a Black people, we felt let down on Black History Month.
I don't know. I thought it was good. It wasn't like it wasn't. It's not like it wasn't good. I thought it was good. I just didn't think it was like a Super Bowl kind of thing, because usually for the Super Bowl, it's so flashy, over the top. There's guest performers. And you know what? It was very visual, and that's amazing. But usually there's just like a little bit more. I think he did a great job. I just was expecting something else.
I honestly would have rather saw Travis Scott.
Ooh, Travis was fire.
Travis does the roller coasters. He does fire. He does everything.
Rocked with the Weeknd performance. Less is more sometimes. I know what he was trying to do. He didn't want to be like all the other performers. Let the Weeknd
be. Want to be great? Incredible.
Hey, let's switch the subject. Can we talk about?
No, we're not going to talk about the game because I want to talk about something else.
I got to say something real talk. Ton hit us in the group chat saying Rome. I know y'all see. Who was I going for, Jamie? Who did I say was going to win?
Oh, Tom Brady.
Oh, he did say that.
Oh, okay.
My money, Ton. That's all I
know. I said Tom Brady too. I said with Tampa as well. So
that's not Tom Brady.
Oh, see, I know I'm not with the boy.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, which team was Tom Brady with? Which one was he with?
So you might be right. I think I'm wrong.
Is
I
it
think
Tampa?
it's Tampa Buccaneers.
Okay. Y'all don't know what the hell you're talking about, so I'm gonna just move right along. Okay. Jazz, I know you'll like this one, so tap in. DaniLeigh posted on her IG story over the weekend that her and DaBaby have called it quits, and she is single. Jazz, are you gonna shoot your shot, or what's going on?
Okay, so I told you guys I already slid in the DM once. So when he was in a relationship, I chilled a bit, but when I saw he was single, I slid in again.
Did he respond?
Telling your mama. I'm telling Tammy.
I have a good question for Jazz though. Jazz, Meek Mill and DaBaby are fighting over you. Who are you going for?
Okay, so this is what a lot of people misconstrue. I love Meek Mill, but I love him as an artist.
Okay.
I like DaBaby. I like everything about DaBaby.
I like everything about DaBaby.
Wait, did y'all hear her voice just change?
Yes,
baby. It got like a little good.
Jazz, did he respond though to your DM?
No, but it's okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, it's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look,
He's waiting for the perfect moment.
All I sent was on one of his story posts, just a little fire emoji. So I'm not doing too much. Sometimes you just gotta, be patient and chill.
Yeah. Very subtle, you know?
Do y'all think that the
Yeah.
breakup happened because of the controversy and a lot of the black women were pissed that she was saying he wants a high yellow girl versus a dark skinned girl? Do you think it had anything to do with it?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Definitely.
You think so, Romeo?
I'm gonna keep it real. Being in this industry, I just seen this Jay-Z clip when him and Beyonce, it was speculation that they were dating, right? And Hov was just like, why would I expose the world to my personal relationship when we're building and we're growing? Because once I expose it to y'all, it's gonna be harder for us to grow. And that's what happens in this industry. It's just once you expose that relationship, especially when you're in the forefront, you're two of the top artists, people gonna be trying to tear that apart. Look at Jazz. She was in the DMs already. I'm just saying. So it's kind of happening whether you like it or not. And they're always gonna wait for that perfect moment where you're gonna see if you guys are gonna break or you're gonna build that bridge. So it definitely has something to do, because if she was just popping, they would have just been going on with ease.
So then let me ask you this. Do you think they posted their relationship on social media too soon?
I'm going to say, I can only speak for myself. I think that you shouldn't post any type of relationship on Instagram, at least for like a couple years. And even after a couple years, you still shouldn't post your relationship on Instagram. That's private. Like, I'm dating somebody right now, and what he and I got going on, I definitely don't put it on my IG, because people like to hate, people like to speculate, people like to be in your business, and your relationship is your relationship. That is yours. So I think that they might have put it out a little too soon.
I mean, I just think in this day and age, it's a difference with secrecy and privacy. So it's that simple, it's up to you. It's like, once you throw it out there, be ready for people to throw the rocks, and you're going to see if you're going to stand the test of time.
Yeah, I've actually done a relationship online and posted about it, and it didn't end how I wanted it to end, because it always gets so messy. So I totally agree with you guys. It just gets messy after a certain point once you open it up for the world, because everyone has an opinion.
Definitely.
That's very fair. Well, Romeo, I'm getting a call. I think it's time to take us to break.
Oh, time to go to break, baby. I got you, Jamie. But look, we got to take a break. Thank you for that, Jake. But before we go, we want you to head over to our IG page, because our team is putting together a little shopping guide for y'all for Valentine's Day, okay? We're highlighting all Black-owned businesses so you can support by buying some for your boo this year from there. So go to our IG page and know it's going down. Keep it locked on the mix. Up next, we got NLE Choppa getting into
sir.
Keep it locked on Fox Soul, baby. I've been waiting for this brother to come join us.
Yes, sir. We all can't wait.
Yeah.
Gonna be lit.
Keep it right here.
Welcome back, everyone. So our guest tonight is a good one. He's a platinum recording artist with over 3 billion streams across all platforms and over 650 million views on YouTube. He's on his way to becoming the next big global superstar, and he's only 18 years old. His newest project, From Dark to Light, is out now and debuted in the top 10. Let's welcome NLE Choppa to the mix, you guys. What's good, Choppa?
Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing?
Good.
You let me know some stuff about me I ain't even know.
I mean, listen, welcome to the show. I'm excited to finally have a guest that's my age, so I'm not like the youngest anymore, and Romeo can't like make a comment about it. So thank you, first of all. But being the same age, I guess I have to step it up because I don't have a song out with 50 Cent right now. You do? Like, congratulations. How was it working with 50?
I mean, it was beautiful, you know. I'm just real thankful for the opportunity because, you know, he hit me up. He was like, man, I got this show for this TV show. This song for this TV show. And now I know I had to step up to the plate and deliver on that one. I said, it can't have step for nothing. So I was just blessed with the opportunity working with a legend.
That's incredible, man. Especially get to work with 50 at like this stage in the game. That's an honor. Yeah. So Choppa, you've been using your platform to share your journey with mental health. And I think that it's incredibly important to talk about with our younger generation. Now, I found this stat that really highlights the issue for the Black community. So according to the most recent census, 13.4% of the country identifies as Black or African American. Of that, 16% reported having a mental illness in the past year. That's over 7 million Black people. Now, to put it in perspective, that's more than the populations of Chicago, Philly, and Houston combined. And that's just the people that reported it. So Choppa, let me go to you first. Why do you think that mental health in the Black community is still a stigma?
I mean, the problems we face, the trauma we see on a day-to-day basis, how we treat it, just off, you know, the melanin skin that we got. So, I mean, a lot of people don't know, like, that they be facing the type of mental illness, that they facing the type of trauma, that they don't know the things they seeing, all this police brutality, all this stuff, everything you feed your mind, your soul, your body, you know, it affects you, every single thing. That's why, like, every part of the day, it happens for a reason, every part of the day. So I just feel like a lot of people not realizing it, like, they realizing what they going through, but they don't know how to cope with, you know, what they going through to get over their hump. And I actually found out there's a lot of stuff you can do to cope with it. And ever since I found that out, man, I just been living a lot better, and it always start uphill. Like, it's never gonna start nowhere else but your mindset. Like, it's whatever you telling your mind, whatever you thinking, it's always what you thinking. So I just learned like how to slow my thoughts down, change my whole mindset. That's where meditation, it helped me a lot with just slowing down my mind because I had real bad anxiety. So, you know, it just starts with the mental, really.
Definitely impressive to see somebody so young be so in tune. And I'm trying to jump in the gun here because we have a lot of questions, but even in this industry, it's rare to see somebody at your stage. You just starting off, right? And at your stage to get that, you have a big responsibility than just making good music. You know, I tell people, chasing the dream is the easy part. It's when you get to the dream, maintain it and how you live. That's the hardest part.
Yeah, for sure it is. For sure it is.
You know, I 100% agree with you that many people don't know they even have a mental illness, you know, or suffering from anxiety or depression. I know firsthand for me, maybe like 2 years ago, I started waking up, and at first I thought I was just sad. And I was like, okay, well, I have this emotion of sadness. But then I realized I was sad almost every day. And there were times I couldn't even get out of the bed every day. And I realized it was depression. And for me, it came about because I'm living in Hollywood. I wasn't making any money. I wasn't booking any movies, any jobs. And I just started to compare myself to other people. And for me, I said, okay, I must not be good looking enough. I must not be smart enough. There has to be something wrong with me. And everything stemmed from my thoughts. And then I realized, okay, I'm in a dark, dark place.
But a lot of people got to realize is that everybody has like their own journey. Like that's one thing with the social media stuff, like what you was just saying about, like, you know, you was probably looking at other people and saying like, damn, I'm not there yet, but that's where I want to be. Man, patience is everything. Like, just when I figured that out, my mama would tell you I still have problems with patience sometimes, even with where I'm at now. I'd be like, damn, no, I'm just anxious. Because I know where I'm gonna be at, even though I'm not there yet. Like, I know where I'm gonna be. I know it's destined for me. So it's just always about being patient and just knowing like everybody's path is different. You can't be like this person. You can't be that person. Once you find purpose, man, sky the limit, even above the sky. Cause like I found my purpose.
Keyword purpose. For real, when you find your
sure.
purpose, everything else makes sense. What about
what was that moment for you where you realized you were going through depression and anxiety?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like I was at the lowest of low. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was to the point where like when you wake up and you say, damn, like, I don't really just want to be here. Like, I'd rather like not just be here. And when I started to have those type of thoughts, I'm like, gee, you tripping. Like, you pray, this what you prayed for. You in a position, you got everything you done prayed for. You did this, you did that. What else is you missing? Like, what am I missing? What I gotta cancel out? And bro, it's a lot of stuff that tie into how you feeling. And one of the things I want to say is who you surround yourself around.
Ooh,
the shit that
So true.
That's a big one.
Like nah, for real. Like you can be surrounded around some people that they don't even, they don't get it at all, and you get it, but you just,
Yeah.
Shit, my part, that message threw me off. But,
They say if you're hanging around somebody and it's a dark cloud over them, eventually that dark cloud is going to come right over into your space and into absolutely.
What about the ladies? What was those moments for y'all that you ever had in life that was just a dark moment that you had to find yourself crawling out of?
Well, actually, when I was on Dance Moms, I didn't even realize that like I was like this, but on the show we were always told not to show your emotions. If you're sad, don't tell anybody. No one cares. Like, do not shed a tear. It's not our problem. So I would always keep my emotions in. I would never tell anybody how I would feel. And then after the show ended, I got really sad. And I don't know. I didn't know how to handle my emotions well. And I got into a really dark place. And obviously, like, I went to therapy. I did. And it cleared some things up. And therapy is very helpful. So, and I know a lot of people, there's a stigma behind therapy as well, but it does help. I believe in prayer and therapy, honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
continue.
No, please finish your story. I'm interested.
No, I was just gonna say, but it's like what you said, it's so important to surround yourself with good people. And after the show, I surrounded myself with my family who loves me, and I found people in my life who actually did love and support me and wanted the best for me. So mental health is it's huge, and you need to take care of yourself. You need to.
Sometimes, like good people, you will find yourself doing more for a person around you, and they don't give that back. So it's
and
real.
For me, it's kind of crazy to hear you say like therapy is really helpful, because as a Black woman, I do have that stigma of like, I don't want to go to therapy. I don't want nobody telling me what's wrong with me. And, I went through a crazy depression because I used to play Division I basketball, scholarship, and I ended up getting injured. They cut me from the team. Now, at the same time, I had recently lost my grandma. My mom wasn't around. She was working. As you guys know, she's on TV. So she can't be in the house with me. So for me, I just went through a deep depression where I felt alone. And I went to do things that were really out of my character. And one day I had to wake up and be like, this isn't you, Jazz. Like, I get you're at a low point, but you can build yourself back up. And even still, my mom's like, go to therapy. I'm like, no, I don't want nobody telling me about me. Where now at 24, I realized therapy probably could have helped me immensely than the other things I was doing.
While we're all sharing, I'll just kind of give you guys, I guess, my story too. For me, what I think a lot of people don't talk about as well is like family sometimes can be the root of like you not really feeling the best or you feeling underwhelmed. And I know for me, that was definitely the case. When I was younger, I kind of felt like I was unwanted by my own family. And so that kind of turned to myself and I was like, well, why am I not good enough for my own family not to want me around or not to like me or to be unloved by them? And honestly, it was like my second family that now I feel like I'm so close to that helped me and like really mentored me and taught me, therapy is okay. Like Nia said, like it's helpful. Cause I was like Jazz, I was always taught therapy. You don't need it. You don't want other people knowing your problems. Like, you don't want that, like, your business in the streets, you know?
Absolutely.
And so now I'm definitely like, always, please go talk to a professional. Your friends are great, but there's a difference between venting to your friends and getting the help you need from a professional.
Absolutely. Now, Choppa, so your latest album, From Dark to Light, is all about your journey. How does your mental health affect the music that you make?
Oh man, it really, I mean, it's very important because like with the space I'm in now, I've been realizing like I can attack a beat a different type of way. I can speak on way different topics instead of just going in the booth and using it like as a therapy. Like I go in the booth and I'd be speaking a lot of the issues I was facing, but a lot of people, you got different genres. You got people that want to hear that stuff to help them cope with that, just to let them know that, hey, okay, Choppa's human. He going through the same stuff I'm going through. So it feel like you there with them. Then you got different genres. You got people that want to just vibe, turn up, or this genre. Like, you know, I was attacking one genre to the point to where a lot of people, they was like, oh, he not turning up no more. He not doing that no more. Where this old Choppa at? Where's the energy? It was like I was sucked out. I was drained. And I wasn't just making music for like, I don't know. I was making music. It was for me, but I don't know. It wasn't me. You know what I mean? It was like for the what I was going through. I was making the music for what I was going through, but it wasn't something my fans was accustomed to, and started to take a tone on that too. So.
Nah, it's crazy, right, that you speak on that, because there's a time where my pops was like, look, I don't want to curse in my music anymore. And his fans, like everybody turned him like, you master from the Calio projects. You don't want to curse in music. But I think there comes a time and place, like we was talking about earlier, where you understand the growth and you understand your music. People don't realize celebrities and all it, we're human, right? So when you go out, you become NLE Choppa and you making hits. Now you're a brand, you're a product, but they don't teach that we're humans. Like when you pop it, I heard a lot of you talking about your stories. Yours came from Nia when after your show, right? This is when you're supposed to be on a high of life. You're supposed to be, everything's supposed to be good, but you're depressed. Even you, Choppa, you finally chasing your dreams and conquering your dreams, but you at your lowest point. And it's sad because people don't view you as a human once you start reaching success. And
for real,
type of topics and conversations is very important, because you have to know when you get to success, it doesn't mean you're going to be happy. It's about growing. And like you said, knowing your purpose, your real purpose.
Guys, I hate to be the one to have to say this, but we do have to take a break. But don't you worry, because Choppa will be right back with us to drop some more gems right after this break here on Fox Soul.
Welcome back to the mix, y'all. We are back with our guest, platinum recording artist, NLE Choppa. Now, we've been discussing mental health in the younger Black community, and now I want to get into something that's really important to me and that I know Choppa will agree, and that is meditation. So, Choppa, tell us where you first learned about meditation and why you decided to make it a part of your daily routine.
So when I first learned about meditation, I was just talking about it before we went to the break. I was at a low point, and prayer always helps out. So I prayed one night before I went to sleep. I prayed as hard as I could, you know, just let everything out on the table. I was just like pretty much saying, I feel like I got everything I wanted, I needed. What am I missing? First thing I was missing was I kind of started lacking on my little prayer a little bit. I used to pray every day before I go. So that was one thing. And then after I prayed the next morning, I swear to God, I was on a TikTok app and I was just scrolling. I don't know what I was on it because it was like new to me. And I was like, man, what's up with this new app, man? Shit annoying. I was like, you know, but I was just scrolling on it. Someone just told me, get on it today. It always happens like that. And I seen this video about meditation. It was like the first video I saw. And I was like, damn. And there was a Black dude talking about it. So I was like, you know, shit, he doing it. I was like, no, let me try it. And he put a guided meditation link in the description. Yo, I loaded up the guided meditation link. I put my AirPods in. And bro, I kid you not, I was on the bathroom floor laying down because I didn't want to go in my bed because I felt like I was going to go to sleep. So I laid on the floor. And it was just a guided meditation. They was telling me how I should be breathing. I felt that I was breathing wrong my whole damn life. I used to breathe out of my mouth. I used to breathe in my mouth out through my nose, bro. So I started breathing through my nose, out through my mouth, calm me more. It told me relax every muscle in my body, and it just took me somewhere, bro, for real. And I had a soul cry, like I just cried for no. I'm like, the fuck, I'm crying as I'm meditating. I'm like, fuck.
Wow.
And bro, after I got out that meditation, bro, I swear to God, I just started to realize everything was energy. Like everything is this type of energy. Bro, I tried to smoke after I came out of my meditation, and I ate some meat. And after I did that, I felt the same way before I meditated. It's like I started to realize what was, fucking my body up, what was making me think a certain way. Bro, I kid you not, I cold turkey myself like a few days later. I stopped eating meat. Wow. I told my friends if they was around me smoking weed, they couldn't be around me. I really started to cut everything a lot out of my life. And bro,
well, that's the thing about meditation, man. People don't understand how powerful meditation is. And when you are truly meditating, all the answers come to you. And you got to be careful, because if you're not ready for the universe to reveal to you what it is that you're asking for, you can get a little scared. This one time I was meditating. I knew that there was something happening in my relationship. I just felt like he was doing some dirty stuff. And so for a week straight, I would meditate for 15 minutes. And I just asked the universe, I said, God, reveal to me what it is that I need to see. Kept seeing. A week later, I went to the club. This dude came up to me and he was like, I'm pretty much fucking your girl. And I found out that she was cheating on me. And I give that all to meditation, because when you put in your mind and you really take time for yourself, everything is revealed to you. It's all
for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, through meditation, I found like my best friend. Like me and her are the same. We both have the same type of goals. Like, you know how a lot of kids our age, NLE and Nia can speak to this, love to gossip and talk about other people, what they're doing, who they're talking to. We're so focused on like, how can we grow ourselves?
They do that at our age too, Jamie. They do that at our
You see how Romeo tries. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going with what I'm basically, Romeo, you threw me off. Thanks for that. But I just want to say I'm thankful. Like, meditation really, like Anton said, opened my eyes to so much and brought me great people in my life that pushed me to do better. And like, I also wanted to say, NLE, you said that you cut out meat, and I know that you're a vegan, so like that takes immense discipline. Like, how do you stay motivated to do that?
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, like what I was saying, like when I used to come out those meditations, I know, man, y'all ever eat some food, Thanksgiving, let's just say we on Thanksgiving, you got the turkey, you got your chicken, your sweet potatoes, you got everything. After y'all eat that meal, bro, y'all can't tell me y'all don't be tired. Y'all want to go to sleep.
Real. That's
like,
colitis. I don't know what y'all call it.
That's what they always say. Oh, you got itis, but really you just feeding your body the wrong stuff and it slows you down. I'd rather eat something that had me up, that give me the energy I need so I can stay up and do what I gotta do instead of eating. I'm like, damn, tired as a mother. It was good, but shit, I'm tired. And,
I need to start
it's
doing
another thing.
I need to get
like I'm always tired.
Tired as hell.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
I might want to get on that vegan kick. Y'all might want to do the vegan.
Yeah, me and Nia might have to join you on that one.
And
that
it's
sounds
one
amazing,
more thing before I kind of forget it. You said someone like asking the universe to reveal something. Bro, you want to know another thing is what I started doing? I started to write. Like when I go to sleep, I usually meditate to sleep, or if I feel like I meditated in the morning, I just don't go to sleep. Bro, like your dreams, like my dreams be so vivid. It's like it's like I go to sleep in this lifetime and I wake up on another realm, you know? And I kid you not, every part of my dream is for a reason. Like, okay, let's just say I had a dream that my DJ, he said something to me. He came to my dream, my DJ, he does my music and stuff for my shows. And when I wake up, he'll text me. Like your dreams, your dreams will tell you what your day is going to be or what's going to come to light before it even come to light. Like I had a dream, I had a dream, it was something, I just forgot it. But like, no cap, like your dreams, I make sure I write down all my dreams because they will come to light. That's why people always feel like they have deja vu, but they really already dreamed it. They just didn't remember they dreamed.
Wait, you write your dreams down too? Everyone says I'm insane for writing down my dreams, but I do it all the time. I'm the first person that I've ever met that writes down their dreams too.
Wait,
you gotta write down your dreams.
Question, y'all. How many of y'all remember most of your dreams?
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where I was gonna go. It's like I never remember my dreams, and also if I do remember them, they're really weird. Like the things I do remember, they're weird, and I'm like, I do not want to write this down. I don't ever want to think of this again because they're weird. Oh my god!
You gotta decalcify your pineal gland. You probably watching like scary movies and
Right.
shit. Go to sleep. It's
Maybe I'm
like all
stressing
of
myself out too much. It's me not being able to be in that. That's what's
I only remember my dreams when they have numbers in them. Then I wake up, I go to the gas station and get a lotto ticket. Try to get scratchers. And
Yes, ma'am.
But
Yeah, I forward that. I might have to try that because I sort of see numbers and some motion. I ain't never think of that.
You know what numbers I always see those angel numbers like 333,
Yeah.
4555.
444 on me.
Wow, bro.
That's
Hold
so
on. Let me
cool.
just say that 444 is the most powerful numbers in sequence. And 444, I always see the number 444. I'm all about 444.
Oh God, it lets you know protection, it lets you know you're on the right path. And I think if you add them up, it's for. No, I was wrong about that, but yeah, you know.
I want to take it even deeper. You know, I want to ask y'all, since we are the voice of the younger generation, you know, I want to hit, what are y'all thoughts on religion and faith in God? Like how does that relate to you in your life? Because I've seen in this day and age, I feel it's so odd to me that even when it comes to religion and faith, so many people in this younger generation are so removed because people make it about perfection. And one thing I know about my faith, it's not about perfection. If you go really dive into the Bible, it's just about being a good person. You know, people are always going to have judgment on others. People are always going to have their perspective. And I think that anything that man tampers with, that man is going to use for their advantage. So even the Bible, you got to realize, yes, some things in there may be used for man advantage, but just like you could go to job and have rules and abide by those rules, why are you not willing to do something that's going to help you? Just like you guys speak on meditation, that's something that really connects you with yourself, with your purpose. So I just want to ask y'all, get y'all perspective on faith.
For me, go ahead, Choppa.
You got it.
For me, I think it's more important to be spiritually connected and spiritually grounded than any type of religion. I think many times religion is what separates us. And I've seen so many people who are super religious, who are Bible thumpers, who say, I love Jesus every day, but there are evil people to the spirit. So for me, I've always been about connecting to the source and being more so spiritual than attaching myself to a religion.
I feel like you really just need the power of prayer and a strong faith, because it is a God. You know, for every creation is a creator. But as far as like the religion, like pretty much what he said, it's so many. It just keep you split. You got this, you got that, you got this, you got that. But they all are saying it's one God. You know, it's too many. So I feel like it creates a big thing of divinity. And then the Bible, I mean, the Bible, if you break down the Bible, it's really like a code. Like if you really break it down, like it's really a code, some stuff in there. It's way deeper than what's just written. But like I said, like he said, being spiritually grounded for sure. You know. But as far as religion, I know I love prayer. Yeah, prayer and having the faith in God for sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to give Romeo kudos, thanks, appreciation for kind of opening me back up to faith, because for a long time I was that person who was against it, because there was a point in my life where someone kind of came up to me and they were like, Jesus doesn't love you and all this other stuff.
Oh, wow.
Which, yeah, and I was like 10 at the time. So obviously I'm like terrified. And so I was like, all right, bet. Like, you know, I was off of it. And then now just like being around you, Romeo, this is one time I'll be nice. Being around you, like you seeing like your Bible notes every Sunday, like, and you giving me a fresh perspective on faith and religion really helped me connect back to spirituality and my faith. So I want to say thank you for that.
Really appreciate it. That's really big, because even me growing up in this business is so crazy. People be like, don't speak about God. Your career is going to go down. Don't talk about your faith. And I'm like, that's the only reason I'm here. And I'm not one of where I force it down your throat, but I want you to know, like, nothing's wrong with having that faith. Nothing's wrong with knowing that the world doesn't revolve around you. Like Chop said, just go look around. Look at the mountains. Look at the trees. Go chill at the beach. I didn't tell y'all about one of my most depressed days in my life, but I'll tell you shortly. One of my most depressed days. People think you just have everything. Money makes happiness. I was at the beach and it was just like, I was just tired. I walked 20 miles to the beach from the mountains all the way down. And I laid at the beach and they had a homeless man and his dog having the best time of their life. And I'm just listening to the waves and I'm looking at that homeless man. I'm like, this dude has way less than me. And because of his perspective, he's in a totally different place, a totally different happiness. Yes, and me just being on the beach, it was like God was literally talking to me. And this is like, a lot of people don't notice, but after that moment, I'm like, I don't care if I got $0 or $1 million. After that moment in my life, I'm always going to choose happiness. And that's why life comes off to certain people like me and my dad have an easy life. It was never easy. Go watch the No Limit documentary. It was never easy. Go watch Lil Romeo. Everything I accomplished as a kid, doing what I did, it was never easy. I just chose at a young age to have a certain mindset and have that faith and have that peace. And that's what faith is about me, that relationship with God. And just go to the beach. You go to the beach, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel that presence.
Can I just
show you by God's water?
How incredible it is that we have 3 young Black men talking about faith and meditation and mental health, and what this is going to do for all the other young Black men who are watching this show. Like, this is breaking boundaries, right? This is incredible.
I honestly, I like listening to all of you guys talk. I'm in awe. And again, I hate to be this person, but we do have to go to break. Choppa, I know twice. I'm so sorry. I do love Choppa as a guest. I'm not trying to be like that. I promise. The producers are telling me we got to go. But I want to make sure, like, I'm going to tell y'all right now, his whole album is on my playlist. So go listen to it from dark to light. Put it on y'all's playlist if you haven't already. And go ahead and download his first album, Top Shotta, again on my other playlist. I'll talk about it. Thank you again. We'll be right back. You're watching The Mix right here on Fox Soul.
An amazing guest. Appreciate you.
Incredible.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Welcome back to The Mix, you guys. I am so excited about our next guest because let me tell y'all, someone who's like my second mother introduced me to their videos and I have been hooked ever since. They're so close to 1 million subscribers, y'all, which I'm sure they'll hit any minute because over the weekend, Saturday Night Live just did a skit spoofing them and it was hilarious. Let's welcome Tim and Fred Williams, aka Twins the New Trend, into the mix. What's up, you guys?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Okay. Like I just said, I absolutely love your channel. How did you guys come up with this idea to start it?
At first, I was at college then. I just, school ain't for me, so I had to drop out.
That's real talk, though. That's real.
That's very
real, yeah.
Yeah, school wasn't for me, so I had to drop out and just found I just wanted to work for myself, so I just started YouTube, and we lived in a religious household, so we wasn't able to listen to all that nowadays music and back then. So I just started rediscovering music from the past, like Frank Sinatra, Jolene, and all different types of genres like that. So that's how we got started.
Yeah, amazing. Y'all found y'all purpose after just, like you said, like school isn't for everybody, and now you out here making a difference in the world by chasing your dreams and your purpose.
That part.
So I checked out you guys' channel, and you guys are reacting to some pretty iconic songs like Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, and your reaction to Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight has over 8 million views. Woo! So have you guys really never, ever heard these songs before?
Like, never out. She said, are y'all lying or not?
we never heard those songs before, man. We from the hood, man. We don't pay attention to nothing. We just listen, rap music and stuff like that. So we wouldn't,
You have never listened to I Will Always Love You. Yeah.
I never seen Whitney Houston until that video.
Yeah, I never.
Parents never played
the
it.
Voice. That's the voice.
I never seen her face into that video.
I thought she was like, I don't know.
What you say, Romeo?
About Whitney Houston, and I was like, you never heard this song? So I believe him because we be in our own little box in our own little world sometimes. And that's why you guys are making an impact, because there are a lot of people out there where something may be common to most folks, it's not common.
True.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all, when I was watching y'all response to the Collins song, and I was like, I know as soon as it gets to the drum, they're gonna go crazy. And literally, the way you guys responded to that song is exactly how I responded when I first heard it. I was like, what?
3 minutes into the song.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I gotta say, I love that you guys are open to all genres of music. What's an artist you now love that you normally wouldn't have heard or listened to before?
For me, I definitely like Louis Capaldi. Do y'all know what that is?
Oh,
No.
Yeah, that's.
I know who that is. Yeah.
I don't know.
Who is that?
I mean, I don't know if he like younger. I don't know. He's just like a artist, like a new artist out. I think he only had like one album out. So
What kind of music is it? Is it pop?
No, it's it's like R&B, love R&B, like an old song type stuff. Yeah.
Well, he getting ready for Valentine's, y'all.
Okay.
Valentine's episode about to be crazy.
This is so on over the weekend. Kenan Thompson and Chris Redd portrayed you in a sketch during a Weekend Update. When I tell you that shit was hilarious, I was dying laughing at that. Now, first of all, did y'all know that it was gonna happen? Like, did SNL reach out to y'all?
Yeah, they didn't do nothing, man. I was literally finna go to sleep in my bed, and my Twitter was just blowing up.
What did you guys think of the sketch then, once you saw it?
Man, it was funny, man. Like my mama was like, she woke up out of her sleep and she seen it and she was like screaming in our faces, laughing.
I think that means that they did a good job, right?
Yeah, definitely. It was funny. Yeah.
That's literally so cool. That is so cool.
Once SNL does a spoof on you, that means that you have made it, man. So y'all have officially made it.
Welcome to fame, right there. That's what happens. You know, you turn on the TV, you wonder why your phone blowing up.
Yeah,
it's for a good reason, because sometimes a lot of celebrities get it on the bad end as well.
Oh yeah.
You guys were also interviewed Obama. That is wild. You guys got to interview Obama. Like, what was that like, and how did that come about?
The whole thing was a surprise because we didn't even know. We just thought we was gonna ask him questions, like pre-questions taped, and he was just gonna answer it. But when we would just answer questions like Zoom now, he just popped up on the screen.
Literally, yeah, we thought it was like fake or something. Is this live? Yeah.
So that was crazy. And he gave us.
I would cry.
No, I simply would cry.
Yeah, I met Michelle Obama once, and when I met her, after I met her, I literally cried. I had a moment. I had a moment.
Listen to a Master P song. I know y'all didn't probably hear no Master P. Y'all kind of young. Can y'all review Master P song next?
Oh yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
No, you know what song you should do? You should do Lil Romeo with, what was it, Hillary Duff? I think.
Oh,
that's the one.
Romeo is either.
Oh, true. I didn't. It's fine.
And then throw in a little Tina Turner. You know, hey, Tina Turner never heard anything. You add a little Tina in there. Do Private Dancer. That'll blow you up. That'll blow your mind. That'll blow your mind. It's a good one.
Or I Will Survive. I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Have you guys heard that song?
Look at us. We're trying to tell.
I Will Survive. You need to listen to that. You need to. Gloria Gaynor.
Before we go to break, how old are you guys?
22.
Huh?
22.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note, we have to take a break. But we have to thank Twins, the new trend, for getting into the mix with us. Make sure you guys subscribe to their YouTube channel and follow them on Instagram. We'll be right back with the mix here on Fox Soul, you guys. Welcome back to the mix, you guys. So Black History Month has started, and all month we're going to highlight people that have brought excellence and changed the game forever, some that you may or may not know of. But really quick, before I give Anton the floor, you guys thought it was just a regular black t-shirt, but it actually says, I love my blackness and yours.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And this is by a brand called Black by popular demand. So for the rest of the month, every Tuesday, I'm gonna wear a Black History shirt.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
That is amazing.
Round of
All
applause.
right, Anton, I know you want to take this one, so who do you want to highlight this week?
Yes, thank you, Jazz. Okay, I want to give Harry Belafonte his roses while he is still here. Now, I know last week when I brought him up a few weeks ago, you guys didn't seem to know who he was. So let me just let y'all know who Harry Belafonte is. Harry Belafonte broke boundaries in Hollywood as an actor and a singer. He debuted on Broadway in 1953, and he won a Tony Award the following year for his work in John Murray Anderson's Almanac. In 1956, he was signed to RCA Victor Records and released Calypso, an album featuring his take on traditional Caribbean folk music. He introduced America to a new genre of music, and Calypso became the first full-length album to sell 1 million copies. In 1959, he became the first African-American to win an Emmy Award, and he also became the first African-American television producer. But most importantly, he was a pioneer in the civil rights movement. He was good friends with Martin Luther King Jr., and Harry emerged as a strong voice for the movement. If all that wasn't enough, he was a recipient of the Kennedy Center Honors in 1989, the National Medal of Arts in 1994, and he was given a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2000. Look, I can go on and on and on and on about this incredible trailblazer, but we don't have much time. But I want to say that I wanted to give these roses to such a phenomenal man. And if anybody out there can help me meet Mr. Harry Belafonte, I would be so thankful and grateful, because I have to meet this guy that I'm going to play one day in a movie. My manifestation. Please.
I love that, Anton. Thank you. I learned something today. I hope everyone else did. But guess what, guys? That's our show for today.
Hey!
Really? Hey, Nia, thank you so much for being on the show. Y'all.
Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Love you all.
Girl. And hey, stay tuned for the Tammy Mac late night show right here on Fox Soul.
Yes, right.
That was a fun episode. I really like that.
A lot of gems.
A
ton of gems. Man, I can talk to NLE Choppa like for an hour, bro. I feel like we got to have him back.
Yeah.
Have enough time.